I'm starting out by taking the Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe Cosmetics, and I'm just going to take that light orange shade and I'm going to pop that right into my crease, and this is acting as my transition color. Next, I'm going to take the e.l.f. Cosmetics Jewel Pop eyeshadow palette, which is by far my favorite eyeshadow palette from the drugstore, and I'm just taking that with my Morphe M441 brush and I'm applying that into my crease. Next, I'm taking a clean blending brush and I'm just going to make sure both of those two colors are well blended. Next, I'm going back into the Morphe palette and I'm taking this dark orange type of shade and I'm placing that right on top just to add a little bit of definition. Next, I'm going back into the e.l.f. Jewel Pop palette and I'm taking that orange shade and I'm packing that right onto my lid. Then I'm going to take a clean blending brush and blend out all of the colors, just making sure everything transitions seamlessly. Next, I'm going to take my e.l.f. Cosmetics liquid liner and I'm just going to create a thin wing. Next, I'm starting off with my e.l.f. hydrating primer. Then I'm going to go ahead and go into my Black Up powder and I'm just going to set that primer in my T-zone area. And then taking my e.l.f. Cosmetics foundation, I'm going to just apply that all over my face with a Real Techniques Face Expert brush. And then I'm going to follow up with my Real Techniques blending sponge just to make sure that there's no streaks or lines from the brush. For my concealer, I'm going to start out by taking the Wet n Wild HD concealer and I'm just going to lie that down first. Then I'm going to take my e.l.f. Cosmetics HD concealer and I'm going to pop that right on top. Next, I'm taking my LA Girl concealer in Espresso and I'm using this to contour. I'm starting out with a contour brush and then I'm going to follow up with my Beauty Blender to blend that out. I always start out with blending my contour first so I can wait for my concealer to dry down a little bit for more coverage. So I wanted a little bit more highlight, so I'm going to go in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in Classic Ivory, and I'm just going to add a little bit to the center of my face just for some more brightness. Next, I'm going to take my foundation brush and I'm just going to follow up with making sure that my contour, my foundation, and my concealer all blend seamlessly. Next, I'm going to take my Makeup Revolution banana powder and I'm just going to set my concealer and the remainder of my face. Press that into those laugh lines, sis, so we not cracking out here. And then I'm going to take my powder brush and just make sure everything is blended. Next, I'm taking this e.l.f. bronzer blush duo and I'm just going to use the bronzer to contour my face. For my blush, I'm taking this e.l.f. blush palette in light and I'm taking that peachy shade and I'm adding that to the apples of my cheeks. Next, I'm going to take the Jewel Pop palette and I'm actually going to go into that orange shade and I'm just going to add a little bit of that to the apples of my cheeks. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. holographic highlighter in Siren's Call and I'm going to use the orange shade on the high points of my face. Next, I'm going to just finish off my eyes by smoking out my lower lash line with the previous orange colors that I used, and then I'm going to coat my bottom lashes with mascara. And then I'm going to go back into that highlighter in Siren's Call and I'm just going to pop some of that into my inner corner and on my brow bone. For my lips, I'm going to take my NYX lip liner in brown, of course, y'all know that's my favorite. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. matte lipstick in Natural. And then I'm going to go back into that Jewel Pop eyeshadow palette and take that orange eyeshadow and I'm just going to blend that on top of my lips. And then, feeling a little creative, I went into the holographic highlighter. And I'm just going to place a little bit of that orange shade into the center of my lips. And on top of that, I'm going to take my Champagne Glow lip gloss from e.l.f. Cosmetics. And I'm just going to place that right on top. and then finish off with a little bit of spray, and that is it, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Very affordable, very, you know, orange. I really love how this turned out, and I hope you guys do too. Please be sure to thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.